So this go-go song is the closest that they got to the Beatles. And when I say that, I say that as with affection. It sounded like maybe something Paul McCartney would write after another bad relationship. But the video for the song is just as good as the song because the song itself is inspired by a former LA Dodgers pitcher that almost single-handedly won the Dodgers the World Series in 1978 against the Yankees, and I'm going to get you to guess who that is. But the video itself, again, a lot of cross-dressing going on where all the major members of the Go-Go's are playing both male and female characters. Most of them are people on stage, and of course, a very, very youthful-looking Rob Lowe appears in the video, and you don't know if he's a man or a woman because he's that pretty. Now, Turn to You is a 1984 single released by the all-female pop band The Go-Go's. The song was the second single from the band's third album, the Sellout, well, I call it Sellout album, Talk Show. Written by Charlotte Caffey and Jane Wideland, the song was about Caffey's one-time boyfriend, baseball player Bob Welch. Now, if anybody knows this, Bob Welch is the one who struck out Reggie Jackson in Game 2 of the 78 series in L.A., then give up a big three-run homer to Jackson in the second big confrontation. I have no idea why opposite it's track, say like Paula Abdul, but there you have it. Now, the song was later included in the jukebox musical Head Over Heels that debuted in Broadway in 2018. Now, the song's music video, co-directed by Mary Lambert and Chris Gabrin, featured a starring role for the then up-and-coming actor Rob Lowe. The band members all wear suits, except for drummer Gina Schock, my favorite, who's wearing a colorful dress, and she looks very beautiful as well, as they performed the song at a formal teen dance, or cotillion, which appears to be taking place in the early to mid-60s. I think circa 62. The band members also appear as party guests watching and dancing to the music. Now, released again June 84, recorded a year before on IRS Records. Producers were Martin Rochent. So this came after Head Over Heels, a very strong song, and of course the very strong Yes or No. Now, talking about the director Mary Lambert, she has directed music videos, television episodes, and feature films, mainly in the horror genre. Now, born in Helena, Arkansas, not Montana, her younger sister is former U.S. Senator Blanche Lincoln of Arkansas, and she graduated from the Rhode Island School of Design with a BFA. Now, Lambert's first video, which earned 2 nominations at the 85 MTV Music Awards, as well as Chris Isaac's first, was Dancing, for Best Experimental Video and Best Direction. The same year, she received a third nomination for directing Lone Justice Ways to Be Wicked, also the most experimental video category. Lambert was the only woman nominated at the ceremony, accounted for half of the nominations in that category. Now, she directed several of Madonna's most iconic music videos during the 80s, contributing significantly to the singer's visual identity and artistic evolution. It began when on the video Borderline, before she was a big hit, which depicted Madonna torn between love and ambition in L.A. Borderline was filmed on location in L.A. Now, Borderline premiered in March '84 and became one of the videos that helped establish Madonna's early image. She also directed Like a Virgin, Material Girl, La Isla Bonita, very underrated song, Like a Prayer as well. Now, she did videos for Janet Jackson, included Nasty and Control. Now, both Lambert and producer Sharon Ulrich recall it's a difficult and trying experience, so it was the worst nightmare to many videos she had produced. The Control video, again, was a hard shoot. Now, she also did collaborations with Annie Lennox, Walking on Broken Glass, Mick Jagger, Just Another Night, very underrated video. You of course, Turn to You, So Emotional by Whitney Houston, Alison Krauss, When You Say Nothing at All, for Live, I Alone, Motley Crue, Smoking in the Boys' Room, Queensryche, The Lady Wore Black, Sting, Russians, in black and white, Debbie Harry, I Want That Band, the Tom Tom Club, Genius of Love, featuring vibrant animated sequences. Now, she had her first feature film in Siesta with Errol Barkin and Jodie Foster in '87, and she also directed Stephen King's Pet Sematary, the sequel Pet Sematary 2. The '89 version, again, one of the most popular, co-starring Dale Midkiff, Denise Crosby, Blaise Bandal, Fred Gwynn and Miko Hughes. Sometimes Dead is Better. Now, filming location took place in Ellsworth, Bangor, and the Mount Hope Cemetery. So you see where she would be a good choice to do this video. And like I said, just tremendous. And she's done, in recent years, she's done the direction on the Goldbergs and Arrow as well. So she's well put together. Now, again, short film, she did Stephen King's Pet Cemetery, playing herself for 3 times, and Miss South Pacific, Beauty and the Sea, director, writer, in 2011. And, she's... just to make sure I cover everything, When You Believe, the alternate version of Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, Turn My Head by Live, My Destiny with Lionel Richie, Queen's Right, Don't Go Away Mad, Just Go Away and Without You in 1990, Rock With Ya, Bobby Brown, We'll Be Together by Sting, Nasty Control, Feel the Heat, Love Touch, Would I Lie to You by the Redmix, Material Girl, The Glamorous Right by Sheila E., very underrated video, and Monster by the great Fred Schneider of B-52s. So, ladies and gentlemen, you watched that video, and the reason why I'm saying this about Mary Lambert is that she's a very, very talented director, and I think she brought the best out of the song in the video. That's what she would do. I think she deserves it, and you need to have the video directors in the Hall of Fame. But I want to talk about the lyrics a little bit. And if you're a baseball fan, you're saying, okay, they wrote this about Bob Welch. Well, he's a tall drink of water, but here you go. You act so tough, but I know what you're doing. You think falling in love means falling to ruin. You build your walls so high, you act your life out all alone. You don't want to let me see that your heart's not made of stone. There may be some explanation why you feel the way you do. The world makes its rotations, but I just want to turn to you. It has a lot to do, well, with the first time that we met. The wild dance in your eyes made up for what was never said. Gotta get my message, stop spending all our precious time, because before you know it, we'll be down to a last dime. And it goes like this. It's basically kind of a Buddy Holly spin, a little bit of kind of early rock and roll. I'd like to see like Leslie Gore or female like Dusty Springfield take on the song, but it's a popper and a rocker, one of my favorite songs. But the thing, it's not what do you call pop punk. It's best to be described as a throwback. But you're acting pretty good in the video, and like Belinda Carlisle's, like, where the hell did she get the wig for that? She looks exactly like kind of a male pop star, circa like Backstreet Boys, like you wanted that way. So thank you, Bob Welch. Thank you to 2 members of the Go-Go's, and thank you, Miss Lambert, for doing a great job. I don't like Madonna, but I like the videos. And, I've always liked your work, and this is a tribute to you and all your followers. And, ladies and gentlemen, as we like to say in Northern New Brunswick, kill Marchand. If you like what you're doing here, that's a non sequitur, but, if you like what you're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.